Hey, son.
Yes, Dad?
I thought I'd just talk to you about something real quick. I think you're old enough now. I'll talk about the birds and the bees.
Okay, Dad.
You know anything about that?
I know that birds fly and bees fly, and they both have stingers.
Well, it looks like we're on the same page then. You see,
My teacher told me that you shouldn't touch birds because they bite.
yes, your teacher taught you. Well, you see, the birds is the birds and the bees is when uh, um,
Dad?
that's when a bee is like, um, fuck.
Dad, why
I
are
don't
you
know.
rubbing your hands together nervously?
I don't know. I don't know.
Dad, where's Mom?
I don't know.
Dad, what are you talking about?
I don't know, son. I don't know anything about it.
Don't know anything about what,
How
Dad?
are you here? What's going on? What is reproduction?
Dad, are you talking about how babies are made?
Oh, yeah, that.
Do you know that when a man loves a woman very, very much,
Oh, I get it
the
now.
man take his dong? Do you know what a dong is, Daddy?
I think I have one of those.
And he sticks it in the woman's. And now we're back. Welcome back to the podcast that is not funny. This is not
Not funny.
A
No,
podcast.
it's not funny.
It's hilarious.
Don't laugh.
We're also going to pretend that this is a week
Mm-hmm.
from today.
Yep.
Even though it is the same day that we recorded the previous episode. High five.
Priorities in order.
Yeah, priorities in order. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Yep, Rooney. Oh yes, I'm doing poses because we're so excited. So excited.
That's about how much muscle mass I have.
Yep, Gabe is flexing, and I'm not flexing because my shoulders hurt.
There we go.
Oh yeah, there we go. He just stretches out his skin flabs and everything. Yeah. You know what? Let's not.
Let's not do that.
All right. So we just did our opening bit. That was great. And now we're going to hop right into it, unless we have. So I was thinking. You know, we were talking just like 5 minutes ago while we were uploading the other podcast. We were talking really. You know what? We need to have a little more structure here. So I'm thinking at the beginning of each episode. You know, we talk about some things, et cetera, et cetera. And if we, like, tell something that's a little open-ended, I think we should, like, follow up on that at, like, the very beginning, so that we can continue that.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything that we should have followed up on in the previous episode.
No.
Previous episode was just chaos. We're learning as we go. We bought a microphone and jumped into this, and that's about
Guns
it.
blazing.
Guns blazing.
And I was facing the wrong way, and I accidentally shot our team, and I'm really sorry, guys. Please don't vote kick me.
Yes.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to
friend-
lob 10 grenades.
You know, friendly fire was on, and I forgot. And,
Forgot, guys.
you know, like usually do. I'm not trolling.
Mistakes happen.
Mistakes happen.
May I say, I was playing with my stepbrother. Like we were playing Battlefield Bad Company. Pretty good game.
It's a game. It's a video game.
You know, it's for the PS3 and like it's for that generation of consoles, so it doesn't look amazing. But friendly fire is always on in that game. So what we did is like we would just take turns jumping in, like looking at our teammates and just
Just murder.
loading a rifle and gunning down our teammates. I mean, eventually they killed us, but we just spawned back in and killed them again.
It's a mistake. It's an absolute mistake.
So
You know, it's like the time that you trip holding the knife and it goes into your mom's heart, and now your dad's all alone.
Well,
Yeah. Anyway, so
you know what they say.
yeah, what do they say, Gabriel?
Don't hold knives.
Don't touch knives. Don't use utensils, kids.
God invented knives to hurt you.
And fingers are good.
Their finger looking good.
Their finger looking good. High five.
Oh yeah, so there's a little event that we're going on.
A little event?
Little event
No,
tomorrow.
this is not a
Little
tour.
field
we're
trip.
We're not going on the tour. This is for Gabriel.
Sorry, I ripped ass.
I'm thinking about it.
All right. Anyway, so this is a little field trip.
Gabe, you messing with the pop filter?
It's not tight enough. Sorry, boys.
That's what she said.
Wait, I got an idea for how it can work.
We're fixing the pop filter right now.
No, that's not. Sorry, I'm not gonna mess with it.
Yeah, I think it's good where it is right now.
It's just loose, and that is annoying me because I can play around with it.
That's what she said.
And
that's what she said.
Caleb, I'm going to eliminate you. I'm going to turn my friendly fire on.
And that's when all the people, that's when all the kids under 12 left the podcast. Yeah. Or actually stayed on. No, but they don't understand it.
Anyway, so we're going on a field trip tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You know, pretty fun. It actually, not really. It's for an AP course, and we just go into the city and say,
Bonjour.
That's a human geography.
So you're just going and like exploring the city?
We're literally going into like dead ass Minneapolis.
Oh wow! So they're just gonna let you loose, and you guys
not
just
really
gonna
let
wander?
us loose.
Okay.
We got like people around there.
Yeah,
you know, they don't want us
okay.
getting robbed or seeing a homeless person take a shit in a subway or something.
Or getting
okay, we don't have
for
subways
the
in
fourth
Minneapolis.
time.
Like the first time, you know, there's a shock factor. Like second time, it's like okay, well, I'm still shocked. Like a little less. Third time, it's like okay, this is happening too much. And fourth
and
time,
by the seventh time, you start to think, "Am I gay?"
And by the seventh time, you start to think, "Is this organized?
Is this organized?"
You're like, "Come on, dude, be more original."
They're triangulating my location.
They're using Google. I'm gonna have to go over to Google Offices and turn friendly fire on.
turn friendly fire on, because these are my teammates. Just
my teammates.
You know, with that nude Minecraft skin.
No. So
just taking off their diamond armor while I have my screen right at them.
And so we're going in.
Forget I said that.
To Minneapolis, we're taking the train, and we're just gonna start going around talking about different types of diffusion, different ways that why people are here. That's pretty much, but like that's, that's the normal part. That's like normal part of the day or whatever. However, best part of the day is when we get to have lunch. So we're having lunch in a place that has a Raisin Canes.
A Raisin Canes.
Yes. Now,
that sounds delicious.
Apparently, some of our viewers are from Georgia. I think they have Zaxbys down there.
There's Zaxbys.
Yeah.
Certainly. Shout out to all Georgia people, because if you're a Georgia person, you probably know me, and that's it.
Sorry to offend you, but Raisin Canes is better than Zaxby's, and don't at me. That's just an subjective.
At you.
That's just a subjective opinion. Yeah, I got rid of Twitter. I yeeted that into the void.
I thought you said that.
That's a subjective opinion, but I've had both of them, and I like Canes a little bit better. I think Zaxby's their toast is not as good, and also I don't like the styrofoam they use. It's just really doesn't feel good. But the Canes uses like this cardboard kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's really.
That's where it's the good part.
The packaging is really important to Gabriel.
I like packaging. Good packaging is always nice. No,
I'm learning things about you.
Like it's Do you want to watch? If
it?
I go into McDonald's and they hand me a garbage bin clean, but it's got my sandwich in there, I'm probably not going to go there again because they put my burger in a garbage bin.
I think that's a statement about how they feel about you. And personally, every time I've gone to McDonald's, because whenever my family and I go on a road trip, because we don't take planes anymore because at this point it's way too expensive for 6 people. Mm-hmm. So we drive places now. And there's sometimes we get to a place late, and so we always have to stop at McDonald's. Mm-hmm. You know what I am? I'm a healthy boy. All right, at McDonald's, they're horrible at filling you up. Horrible. Like you get you get a burger with 2 patties.
McDouble, yeah.
And it's the same size as a single burger.
This is why I go to Shake Shack, but there's only one in Minnesota.
There's only one Shake Shack.
You've ever been to Shake Shack?
I haven't. I've never been to Shake Shack, but I've been to a Steak and Shake in Minnesota, in Georgia.
Steak and Shake doesn't matter when you have Shake Shack.
I've never been to Shake Shack.
There's one in the Mall of America, and my fucking god, it's the greatest. It's the greatest thing. It's the greatest thing I've ever eaten.
You know what I've noticed, Gabe, is whenever you say something's really great, you like rub your face like,
oh that's so great. Oh, it's the greatest thing. It's fantastic. It's the best thing ever.
The best thing. Absolutely.
You cannot top it. It's a smash burger.
Well, I'm gonna have to eat that smash burger.
Yeah, it's a smash burger. They take.
You've had smash burger?
I haven't never been to a smash burger
in Georgia.
I've never been to a smash burger.
Shit, dude.
But you know the smash burger style. They take it and just press that flat down on the griddle.
It's just whenever they show like those videos, like when you're waiting in line to look at it, and there's like one screen on like one of those menus with like the videos, and you just see the guy just like, that's like really dramatic. He like slaps the patty down on the griddle and like bounces off the griddle, and then he like overhands the smasher and just comes down and just like Thor hitting the ground, just the burger.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
There's a place near my home. It's not like a chain, or I don't think so. But it's like they serve steak burgers, and they kind of do like the lacy edge kind of style where it's meat and you sort of press and smear. Oh, and they have like little tiny. I forgot what they're called, but it's like a type of. I mean, just look like my brother. It's a type of French fry that's real thin cut, real thin. It's like
like McDonald's.
It's like not like thinner than that, like
thinner,
like a potato crisp kind of
style.
So
like sort of thick on one end, but thin.
I don't know how to explain. It's like spaghetti noodles.
Oh, it's like circular.
Like, what I'm trying to get, it's like a French fry that's very, very thin. Not as long. It's like smaller, thinner, and they're pretty good. And they have some nice sauce there too, and some nice ice cream. But it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I went there with my dad. It was fun.
Waffle fries.
Waffle fries are dang good.
Waffle fries are fantastic, dude. Chick-fil-A is fantastic.
Now I don't like the way Chick-fil-A, their company has. I don't like some of the actions they've taken and some of like the stances they've taken.
Yeah, what kind of
stuff? Damn, if they know how to make
They know how to make chicken, dude. Like their nuggets are great.
Like they may be like, yeah, we don't like gay people, and really, but like the chicken's good. Like real good.
I support their food.
Apparently, Popeyes has a better chicken sandwich than them. Apparently.
And this is why we go to Good Mythical Morning.
I actually saw it on the Try Guys.
They figures Try Guys. Oh yeah. Man, I used to watch the Try Guys. I used to have them.
Let me tell you about. I don't know. I think I've told you this story before, but I've never told these guys this because we're just talking about food.
Yeah, we're just talking
about this. So I am in Science Olympiad, so I'm a mega nerd. But on the day of state...
Shout out to Science Olympiads.
The day of state, I ate 3,000 plus calories.
You never told me this story.
So what happened is, usually before any event that doesn't require me going to Wisconsin, my dad will take me out early, because it's early in the morning, you have to be there early. And my dad will take me out, get me some breakfast, and we usually go to McDonald's, and I get big breakfast with hotcakes. That's like 1,000. Look that up. I think that's like 1,200 calories with the hotcakes.
McDonald's breakfast.
Big breakfast.
Okay, big breakfast
with hotcakes.
Okay, keep talking.
And this event happened to take place really close to our school.
1,000 calories.
Yeah. So. Now, just keep in mind, like, look at that picture and keep that in mind for later. So
okay, so I have a picture of the hotcakes.
Yep.
Breakfast.
So, went to McDonald's, ate that up, drank some coffee, was all good in the neighborhood. We did some events, me and my friends. We went to Dairy Queen right after because there was one next to our school, which is where the event took place, and we all finished with our events. So we headed over to Dairy Queen, got me some $5 lunch. No, I have you look that one up too. I think that's like 800 calories. DQ $5 lunch.
Okay, keep talking, though.
So ate that. Yeah. So that's I would look up the menu and find it. So I ate that. Done with the event. Afterwards, got my parents to take me to Wendy's. So what we did is I got a Dave's Triple. Now, if you've never seen that is...
Which one did you get?
I got that one.
Okay.
That is probably the most fun
Nutrition facts.
Oh, that's probably that's one of my favorite sandwiches.
So let's see. The burger has 560 calories. Fries have 290. Diet Coke. You didn't get the Diet Coke.
No.
Small hot fudge sundae.
So that's like another 1,000.
Yeah, that's another 1,000. That's 2,000.
That's already 2,000. That's already as many calories as I need. Mm-hmm. So then we go to Wendy's.
Oh, geez.
And I get a Dave's triple.
Oh no.
3 patties. Probably my favorite burger there, just because massive and I like it. And that is also 1,020 calories.
What?
Almost as much as that. Look that Dave's triple up. I think it's actually 1,080 if I remember right.
Okay, well then that's just like 10 calories less than the McDonald's Big Breakfast with hotcakes. So.
Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
I love Dave's triple. You looking up Dave's double? Get that crap out of here. I don't eat Dave's.
Sorry.
I don't eat fucking 1,060
calories. Let me
That's just the sandwich. I didn't get fries with it or anything, but.
Okay, you keep talking.
So I ate that.
I'm doing the math now, and that holds out 3,300 exactly. and that was one meal.
Yep, that was my day.
Oh wow,
that was a wild ride. Let me tell you about that.
Did you have like what I like to call food sickness afterward?
Hell no, dude. Wait, food sickness?
Okay, when I eat a ton of food.
Like, you feel real full afterwards?
Yeah, like whenever I eat a ton of food, I feel like a little full and a little stuffed, and then, like, that's there for, like, what, 20, 30 minutes? And
I was there for, like, 10 minutes, and then I was like, alright, I can eat again.
Gabe?
I don't know what's wrong with my metabolism. Something's up, man.
Gabe, I mean, look at your arms. You can see your veins. I'm jealous of the fact that you can see your veins on your forearms.
I don't like being able to see my veins.
I want to see my veins. Forearms. I want to see my veins all over my body.
No, thank you. That's just because, like, I don't eat like that every day. Because the food in my house, it's just...
This is my...
Like, the stuff I eat is usually just the same, and I get bored of it.
This is my calorie intake of one day. Mm-hmm. You had it in one night. And, of course, wow. You know, more healthy I get, the more it dawns on me, like, how crazy the food system is in America.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's really screwed up, and
like, I mean, you just had like 3. Yeah, wow.
But that was a fine meal right there.
Okay, I'm just imagining you got all this to go, and then you sat down and ate it in one sitting.
Nah, morning, lunch, and then dinner.
Oh, this is morning, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
I thought there was dinner. I thought this was just one meal, and I went
no.
Cause it makes more sense to me. Cause if I ate like all of those at one meal, yeah, I'd get food sickness for 20, 30 minutes. So I was really impressed when you said just 10.
Nah, just for like, I want to say, oh yeah, also, they had snacks at our table during Science Olympiad. I had a good amount of those, I think. My friend brought egg rolls, like 50 garbage egg rolls.
And let me guess, you ate them.
I got a picture. No, I didn't eat them. I got a picture of them in the auditorium. Looking really sad.
They're in a plate of really sad.
And then, because you got them from, like, I think, there's, like, Sam's Club, and there's, what's the other place that's, like, basically Sam's Club?
Kroger?
No, it's, like, you know Sam's Club.
Costco?
Costco, yeah. You got, like, Costco egg rolls. And, like, that is Costco egg rolls.
Wow.
And they're in, like, a tinfoil container.
Oh, man.
And we just left them in the auditorium.
Oh,
we
wow.
just left, like, these fucking egg rolls there. I got a picture. It's the saddest thing.
Okay, speaking of sad food stories, I have a sad food story. So, last year, me and a couple friends, we went on the youth in government thing for Minnesota, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's a program where they take kids who are interested in learning about the way state government works. They take us to the Capitol.
That was last year, right?
Yeah, there was that.
You were thinking about doing youth in government?
No, not this year. Mm-hmm. Not this year. I don't think so. I think it was a good one-time experience. I have a lot of stories from youth in government. We'll talk. So we were there, and it was really neat the way they set it up, because they set it up like scheduled. So we'd have like one like session sort of, where we'd like talk about things and did some stuff. And we made like bills and argued these bills and the laws, why they should be vetoed, etc., etc. Sort of like whole Congress process, because we were in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever it'd be like meal times, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, we brought a set amount of money.
That was at the hotel, right?
Yeah, it was at the hotel.
Yeah.
So we were at a hotel, so it was a bunch of like 8th grade graders in a hotel, and I think there was 2 different floors, one for girls and one for guys, because that's kind of important.
You don't want to mix them together, otherwise you get like children.
Especially, yeah, you will get children. You will have a bunch of children and a child.
Consensually or unconsensually, both of them work.
Both of them would happen.
Both of them would happen, yeah.
But anyway, so I have a ton of like hotel stories because that would happen. So we'd be like, all these really like dapper young kids, like in suits, and the ladies in dresses, and we would walk around the skyways. If you don't know what the skyways are, it's like a bunch of like
it's just tubes mixed.
Yeah, it's tubes
places.
Connecting like the whole
just different shit. Yeah.
So we were allowed in certain sections of the skyways, and there'd be restaurants in the skyways. So for meal times, we would take the money that we brought with us, and we would walk down these skyways, and we would walk, and we'd find a restaurant, and we'd buy food at the restaurant. All right. And there was a couple of really good restaurants. I think there was a Five Guys.
Yeah. Oh, Five Guys.
There was a Five Guys. There was a bagel place, which is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's another thing. There were like some really good stuff. There's like noodle shops, frozen yogurt even, a sushi, Starbucks. It was good number of things. Gabe just put his phone in his mouth. Like he put the whole smartphone in his mouth and held it there.
I joined the Discord call real quick to do that.
Okay. Alright. And this is why we're Alright, so anyway. Alright, and then there's a Walgreens.
Mm-hmm.
So there's all these delicious restaurants in the Walgreens. And there's a ton of kids there, right?
Yeah.
So we got like 8th graders, 9th graders, 10th graders, 11th graders, 12th graders, all these people like working in it. And the best thing about youth and government is the fact that the whole thing is student organized and run with like chaperones and stuff, but still like student organized and run.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got, there's one of the students is the governor and everything.
Social hierarchy.
Yeah, literally, they had like a election and everything. But for lunch, for the meal times, you went out and get your food, right? But everyone, when it was mealtime, frolicked to get to these good restaurants. So these restaurants would have long waiting lines.
Oh, that reminds me of a time we went to the Five Guys that's real close to the Trader Joe's. That was for an orchestra trip back in 7th grade. That was like, we went to the Capitol. Let me tell you, the thing I'm going to miss the most about orchestra is just going out with your friends and having fun right after a concert.
Yeah.
Like, I suck at cello.
Look, I never did the orchestra. I think I missed that whole trip.
I'm never doing it again, I'm for sure. Mr. Sjogren sent me an email. He's like, yeah, if you want to come back. I'm like, real nice of you. I'm not coming back, though.
Yeah.
So essentially, just, we went to Five Guys. Me and my friend Max, Kingsbury, you know him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, rest in peace, Max.
We can't say actual names.
Mm-hmm. Oh, rip. Max Queensberry.
Yep, Max Queensberry.
Sorry.
Yeah, we gotta be careful about.
Essentially just talking.
Yeah, we gotta be very careful about this because we're on a podcast.
Yeah.
But keep going.
So we were at the front of the bus, and we bolted out of that damn bus. We went really, really fast, so we could be first in line. And let me tell you what, when we ordered, then we just looked behind us and there's a massive line.
Oh wow, dude. So this is where my sad food story comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So there's these massive lines at all these restaurants. I mean, there were a couple times that we decided to wait, and we got a bagel or a burger. Oh, that's Gabe. Stop messing with the microphone.
I'm sorry. I can't help myself. If my hands aren't doing something, it's like, oh no.
There you go. Flip, mess.
This is what I do now.
Yeah, he's now gonna mess with the manual for the microphone. So. This is where the sad part of the story comes in. So there's a Walgreens, right? So all these stores, all these restaurant chains, just full of people, 40 minutes of waiting. And you know how long we had to eat lunch? An hour. We had an hour to eat lunch and walk around. But the 40-minute wait line to get our food. So we went. It was dinner one night. You know what? We're not going to try to go to the restaurants because we know they're full by now. because it's a long walk to get there, and there's some people already closer to those restaurants. So we went to the Walgreens.
What'd you get at the Walgreens, Caleb?
We went to the Walgreens, and we each went to...
Did you just buy like one of those massive things at Arizona? It's like a gallon and it's like $2.
No, remember, I was trying to be healthy.
Yeah.
So I got one of those like deli sandwiches, and everyone was like, you know what, Caleb's making the right choice. So we all got some like really, really sad deli wraps. I think some other people got a soda, but I got water because I am an idiot and pay for water. Yeah, and then I think someone got a tin of ice cream, like some good ice cream, and some spoons. We went up there and we were waiting in line to buy it, and this is a pretty funny story. So there's like an older gentleman right behind us. You know, he's got like, so let me describe him right here. So he's got like jeans on.
Yep.
And jeans are a little cut, but they're also a little like whiter than usual, sort of like they've been like sort of bleached, like rough and wear. He had like a green like tank top on, so you could see his arms. He's like an older gentleman, so he wasn't like muscly, but he wasn't like thick, so he was like sort of thin and like little flabby, but you could tell that in his prime he was decently sized. He also had a white mullet and a mustache and a small like beard, and he had on a green bandana around his head.
If I may just real quick.
It's off.
Caleb, you monster.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I turned the microphone off. He was standing behind us, and he
Thinking camera. Oh, I got it. No, I got it. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Search up mullet so I get an idea.
Yeah. So he had like a mullet.
Fuck, and a mustache too.
Yeah, he had like a mustache. Yeah, a mullet.
I'm getting like ideas of Hulk Hogan kind of.
Yeah, he was sort of like that. Just his face was a lot thinner. So I think his hair was like this.
Yeah.
And his mustache was like that, and he had like a skimpy beard like that.
I bet he was kind of like a hippie when he was young. Look at that hair.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's what the man looked like, and he's behind us. And I don't know how this question came up. I don't know what happened. He's like, "Do you guys know where I can buy weed?"
No idea, man.
We went, no clue where you can buy weed. It's like, "Do you guys buy weed?"
I'm like, nope.
No, we don't buy weed. Okay, cool.
Have a good
But
day.
he talked in like a more gruff voice, and he was like,
you guys know where to get weed?
"You guys know how to get weed?
You guys buy weed?
You guys gonna buy weed? Like, guys, I got some weed. If you want to buy some weed."
I'm like, nah, man.
No, we don't want to buy weed.
We're responsible boys.
And I thought he was making a joke too, so I started like playing it off as a little bit of a bit. And this was before I was like really funny, so I was like, as a someone being funny. So I was like, you know what? Oh yeah, you know where there's some weed at? You know where there? And he's like, yeah, back there. You know, he pointed off in a direction. I was like, you know, yeah. It's over there. And then we went through and we bought our stuff and we started walking away and we sort of missed it, and he was still hanging around the Walgreens when we left, and we were like, after eating the sandwiches and eating the ice cream, really sadly sitting in a hotel hallway with spoons, passing it around, each taking a spoonful, just sitting in the middle of the hallway. Yeah. Dude. Then we went back and we're like, is the guy still at the Walgreens? And we went back and the guy was gone. I'm like, oh, well, that was interesting. He asked us if we had weed. And so we had sad food.
Sad food.
And got asked if we wanted to buy weed.
Let me tell you, you won't find anything like that in the city, and I expect something like that to happen when we go tomorrow.
Yes.
Anyway, we should
pull up on our topics. So, all right, so we came up with some topics 5 minutes before we started this episode. Wow, we talked about this. We talked about food for 30 minutes now.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah. So now, this came up while we were uploading the previous episode.
Talk about confidence issues.
Confidence. And
nobody has it.
Nobody has it. But here's the thing, though.
You can pretend, but it's like...
Yeah. Like, life people underrate confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of, like, things that go, if you're confident, if you're super confident, it's not going to work out for you. And I know my philosophy for quite some time was that if I was really confident in my abilities, they would go completely south and my ego would be destroyed. So I was really negative about my abilities. And I was like, so if I'm negative about my abilities, then if I'm actually good at something, it'll surprise me and I'll feel good about myself. Didn't work. Went in a super self-deprecating slump. Horrible. Just starting to come out of it, and it was not good. It was not good.
The way I see it is like, if you're confident in your own abilities and you don't doubt yourself and you stop comparing yourself to others and if you just think about yourself as a good human being and you don't you compare myself a lot to others and be like, oh, I'm worse than them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
that comparison is really bad.
Then I just started, and recently I've started doing some watercolors, and it's just made me feel real good.
Gabe is a great artist, by the way. Maybe you'll see some of his videos on the YouTube channel. But we'll talk more about the YouTube channel when Jesse is here, because Jesse runs the YouTube channel. I think we posted this podcast there, but yeah, confidence, man. And it's that thing, that comparison to others. That's the thing that really starts bringing you down. And we could tell you right now, we could look right at the microphone because we don't have an actual video, and we could tell you that, you're great, you're good, just be yourself, it'll be fine.
You say, every adult says that to you.
Every adult says
you're
that.
Great, you're doing good.
You're a good
Nobody
kid.
believes that crap.
You're a good kid. Oh, I gotta write the topic down. Continue talking.
Yeah, it's like, what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? What is it about me though that is causing you to say this? Because I'm a good kid. I'm a nice kid. But
or especially it comes from your family. You expect them to say that kind of stuff.
Or your friends. You're like, oh man, I'm just not good. Or I'll be like, you know what? I'm not strong enough. I'm not muscular enough. And,
you get a compliment or if you get a compliment from someone you don't expect to give it to you, especially. Yeah. Nobody compliments anyone ever.
Yeah, no one does it.
And when it happens, it's really dead. I don't know how to respond to that kind of stuff.
So yeah, that's a good segue into something I thought of earlier.
So I'm running around with my pit bull yesterday at school. Someone says, "That's really heckin' good. You're a gamer," and I'm like, well, shit. How do I respond?
Yeah, how do you respond to something like that?
I'm like, well, how do I respond to that? Or someone says, "You have nice eyes," and I'm like, okay, well, it's mostly women that say this. Bro, isn't it? It's just
Gabe flexing.
It's mostly just women that say this. Nah, I got no confidence. I can radiate a bit of confidence. I can, if I make a mistake, I can roll with it. I'll say 32, answer to the universe, but it's 42, and I'll be like, no, guys, it's 32. It's 32, guys, I swear.
Yeah, that thing that happens so much to me. I think it's the fake it till you make it principle. If you build your personality type as someone who's exerting a lot of confidence, then a lot of people expect that from you. And so no matter what you do, you can always play it off because you always have that confidence. Because if you're awkward and you're like, no, guys, I meant 32.
I meant 42, guys. I meant 42.
I meant 42. I meant 42, guys. I meant 32. And then they hit on. Then they smack you down.
Good job, dumb. But if you say, guys, I swear it's 32. Look in the book. It said 32 in the book I read.
And then they laugh it off.
And then I think it said 42. Well, I guess I read the Russian copy. I don't know.
Yeah. And it's that yes-anding to life. That's I recently during the summer began to realize this, but it's that yes-anding to life because I was listening to a lot of comedy podcasts. Well, I was biking and doing the gym this summer, and I began to realize that something that all these people had in common, all these character traits that I was really admiring, was the fact that they were yes-anding their life. Taking that principle. Someone throws something at you, and you can choose to either go no or change it or mess it up, or you're having a conversation and you mess up, or they present something.
Yeah, and I'm still a cool, sick gamer. High five.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
That yes and, changing the situations, whether it's funny or you just take it with the stride. You mess up like Gabe, 32? Yeah, it's 32.
It's 32.
It's 32.
That's what I read.
It's not 42. It's 32.
And no, it's 42. You're an idiot. And I'm like, well, shut up. I read the Russian copy, and it said 32 in that one, so.
Yeah, saying your
Something's
life.
lost in translation, maybe.
Yeah, confidence. And confidence is really inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you find someone that's confident...
I'm kind of invading your foot space, sorry. Sure.
It's okay. I'll move my feet then. But we're both man-spreading really hard right now at this really small table.
BuzzFeed doesn't find us.
Yeah, BuzzFeed doesn't find us. Yeah, that confidence, dude, is really important to your personality.
BuzzFeed be like, what's so important between your legs? You're like, my fucking nuts, man. What do you think?
This is my progeny.
The only way I can make more of you is
I will
with
pass
this.
my genes along.
Excuse me. Also,
there are plenty of women who want these.
Your genitals are flat against your body. Mine stick out, and it's uncomfortable when I have to do this because someone is saying, wow, you're such a man-spreader. I'm going to delete you.
This was squeezing his legs.
Ow, fuck. Shit.
Yeah, it does hurt.
I'm like, no, but...
Okay.
but I have boobs. Why we don't do this? I don't do this. Well, no, because they don't go off to the side. They stick out more in front. Nuts don't do that.
Conversation gets
And
awkward.
also, sorry, I'm just very angry at people who complain about manspreading because
this is why we have a podcast.
I have nuts, and it hurts when I squeeze my legs together while sitting down.
To be completely honest, it also hurts to be squeezed your legs together standing up. So when you stand, you always stand a little wide stance.
You're not gonna always be. If I'm I stand a little bit I don't
your
stand
thigh,
right here.
People's thighs look really weird if they stand with their legs perfectly together. When I stand in the mirror because I have some alright leg muscle, my legs just
that's real.
Yeah, so
muscle.
they start thin at the knee, and then they stay flat as they go up towards my crotch, and then they go all the way really far out.
Listen, you think I ain't studied anatomy, so I can draw good? No, but it's very important to especially if you're trying to draw people very well. It's important to study anatomy, and let me tell you what, having an addiction to pornography doesn't hurt. Cooper
Hi, Gabe's parents.
Cooper would be good. I'm not telling him about this stuff. I don't tell him about.
Yeah. So So the confidence thing is a good segue into a topic that I thought of and wrote down in my phone because where else do I write things down? Because I was going to my youth group. I was in a car with my mom and we were driving, and immediately she goes, out of the blue, she goes, Caleb, you're a good kid. Caleb, you're a good kid.
So what the fuck does that mean? Good kid? What?
It gets better.
Oh no!
It gets better.
No.
And he goes. She goes. You're a pretty good looking kid too. I can see why the ladies would like you. And one of the moms at church, her teenage daughter is actually friends with another teenage daughter at church, who apparently, somehow, through that connection, made it to my mom, that one teenage daughter who's friends with the other teenage girl, who is the daughter of one of my mom's friends at the church. It's connected to my mom. Apparently that girl has a crush on me, and it somehow got to my mom. And she's like, she was giving me the conversation, respect women, respect that thing. I'm like, yep, I've heard this conversation before. I haven't. And I was like,
I'm not gonna go around hitting people and being pow,
or going around just hugging girls at the waist and just
picking them up, and
slamming them up, or grabbing girls at the waist and just rubbing.
Oh no!
I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah, we don't go around violating people's personal space.
Yeah, we're
what?
Everyone on this podcast is a decent person, all right?
See, yeah, my mom never gave me that kind of stuff. She was real cool. My mom was she would talk to me and my brother we talk to each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She didn't talk like parents really do.
Yeah, that's always good to have something like that. But yeah, my mom was just complimenting me, just you're such a handsome boy. it's about that time where the ladies are like starting to see, and you got some of those qualities that the ladies look for.
And like, dude, come on. I took life science. I know.
I know how hormones work.
I know how attraction works. I am a fit male who does not look sick.
Does not look sick and is not incapable of socialness,
and also providing for a family.
Yes.
Just do one of these for me real quick. Yeah, look at that.
Flex, but it's under a sweatshirt.
Come on, Caleb's a handsome
yeah. Here's
boy.
the next thing though. Here's the next thing, and then she goes. You know what? The blanks, who's a teenage girl's dad, who is the chief, the senior pastor of our church, was like, you know what, that Caleb's a good kid. Yeah, he's a really good kid. He's a great kid. My mom was like, you know what? He thinks you're a good kid, and he's also the father of a teenage daughter. He's the father of a teenage daughter, which means, you know what? If you're good with the girls, and you're good with the parents too. So if you got both of them, you can have anybody that you put your mind to, because you're such a good person.
You always be nice to the elders. You always be nice to the parents.
You be nice to everybody.
You're out there grabbing candy, and you say, "Have a good one." Shake their hand. Be like,
shake their hand.
Nice exchange of kind words and
goods.
Candy, please.
I would like your son. I will give you candy for your son.
I will give you candy. It's like this. It's like from Aladdin, where he's like, "Here's like 10 gold ostriches. Can I have your daughter now, please?"
Or the Will Smith Aladdin movie where he's like, I brought all these gifts.
I'd like your daughter.
I'd like your daughter. Are you trying to buy me? Yes. No. 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 You're not trying. No. It's too late. It's too late now. It's too late now.
Fuck. Go back.
Shoot. Retreat.
This was not in the simulations.
Yeah, but those weird adult compliments, and apparently that girl, who apparently had a crush on me. Mm-hmm. So we went on a retreat, all right, like a church retreat, and she was there, and everyone was like talking, and hanging out, and having fun. And I'm a leader and messing with middle schoolers, and somehow, she tricks me into giving her my hoodie.
Talk about.
Who?
I know who you're talking about.
So Gabe knows who this is.
Hmm?
And I mean, based upon the way that she's been interacting with me and the way her friends have been interacting with me, the church friends and everything. Mm-hmm. And there's been like some real big hints that dropped, and the fact that they got to my mom. At this point, I'm trying really hard to shrug it off. I'm trying really hard to play it cool.
When you have like an interaction with a person of the opposite gender of which you are attracted to, or the same gender, doesn't really matter. It's just when you have some kind of interaction. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, it really sticks with you, and you can't really just kind of shoulder that off.
You know what's even weirder though, because deep down inside you're like, yeah, this girl's into me. This girl's into me. That makes me feel good inside. And like when you like talk to her, you can like the way that she's like looking at you, and the way that she like the way her body language is and everything.
Yeah.
Like absolutely, for certain. You're like, yeah, she's into me. Mm-hmm. She's into me at this point. But you're trying to like play it off to pretending like you don't know. Like at one point we were talking, and there's this one girl who comes into the conversation and is like, because we were talking about relationships that night, and she's like, wait. She says it really loud. She's like, wait. Him and her? And points to me and that person. And then goes, so there, she, him. It's like really obvious. And it's really hard to play that off.
Mm-hmm. See, I would either like, if I could know, I would like to know every girl that liked me. Either as like a mega confidence boost or as a super self-deprecation.
Yeah. Oh man, dude.
Because I could just, it'd be kind of funny. I don't know.
Yeah. Man, Gabriel, these things starting to happen to me more often. Like, I was sitting in human geography. Just regular human geography, and that's okay.
Casual.
Gabe sitting over there with his AP human geography.
I tell you what, you would have Osland. I don't like Osland as much as I like Oberg. Oberg. I can't explain Oberg. He's done this for so long, and he's not like the teacher was like, I am so old and I hate all kids, and you better get your work done. He's like the teachers that like, hell yeah, let's fucking do it, man. I'm gonna make jokes about Austin being a handsome boy. He does that, by the way, and it's amazing.
Fantastic.
I just stopped getting on names.
AP. Yeah, you gotta.
I really gotta tone it down.
Like, first names are okay.
Mm-hmm.
But some first names are not okay.
Yeah.
It's judgment thing. We're learning.
We're really learning.
Anyway, so, yeah, this whole situation, like, the things with, like, the ladies has been happening more often to me, more openly, ever since I broke up with my girlfriend. Like, I was in human geography, and there's this girl sitting next to me, alright? And she's like, we were, like, talking because we had to talk, because she's like, it's question of the day, so you chat with the person next to you. So I was talking with her, and we were talking, and she's like, so, something about the weekend, and then, I don't know, she started talking, and somehow we got on the top something, and it somehow led to, are you on steroids? And then she just begins to, like, rub my arm. She's like, are you on steroids? Do you do steroids on the weekend? Because you're so buff.
Stop.
Hold up.
Hold up now.
And I just, like, laugh it off, like,
we're so close. 10 minutes off. And it could have been perfect.
What do you mean, Gabriel? Because this is an audio podcast.
See, my phone battery is at 69%, and the time is 4:31. It just turned to 4:31. 10 minutes off, man. 10 minutes off.
Yeah, so that happened, and I laughed it off and turned it into a joke. Like, so you think I take steroids? I'm not that buff. I'm kind of skinny.
Caleb.
Okay, we're not gonna do this right now. We're not gonna do this
right
now.
You're wide, boy. You're pretty.
Yeah, but I'm wide around the middle and wide up at the top.
See, the problem is, I don't get into that many. I don't get into situations that much because I am very skinny.
Thin.
Very, very skinny.
But yeah, she like hit on me, and then later in science class, she's in the same science class as me. She sat at the same table I was at. Right, and then she started talking to me, and I was like, you know that in that class, it sounded like you really loudly hit on me? And then she started laughing nervously and turning red. So, you know what? So that's...
Yeah, I don't get that situation a lot. Probably because... I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to think I looked good in hoodies, but now it's like I just look sad and I'm so I wear regular shirts and I look fine in that.
Yeah, you look fine in regular shirts. Whenever I put on like hoodies, because you know that black hoodie that nameless girl took from me?
Mm-hmm.
That one is really like tight on me, but on her it's like really like loose. Well, let's segue into another topic.
Actually, hold up. So my ex likes
Who's
to
also
take
nameless.
Yes, who will remain nameless as well because this is bruh moment. Dude, she took all my hoodies, man. She tried to take like my best one too.
Smack.
Like, don't you fucking try that.
Wow.
I would get into more sensitive stuff. But I don't feel like that. I don't feel like putting that on a podcast.
Well, let's continue with this then, and we'll find some segue. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the same nameless girl had my hoodie, and you know at some point you're like, yeah, there's gotta be a reason. She was not just cold and asked for it, because she was like on like the couch in the retreat, and she was like really like snuggling up with the hoodie, and she had like her face in the hoodie, and she was like sleeping. To go,
that's when it gets a little bit like.
And that's when we segue into stories about the summer, because we have...
Literally, my summer was uneventful. I don't do a lot. I biked a lot, saw like a couple of my friends, but really during the summer I just played a lot of video games, stayed at home, didn't talk to my friends, because I mean, I gotta get more fit or something like that. I need to spend some more time with my friends. I need to talk to my friends about stuff. Like, it's good to
That's a good reason.
it's good to vent.
Yeah,
it's
we have this podcast, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And not only are we gonna like be able to talk about this stuff because this has been a really deep episode.
Yeah.
But we'll also be able to laugh and have some fun and make jokes.
I like to think. I think I've over the past couple of weeks I've changed. My views on pretty much every aspect of life have changed a lot. Probably for the better. It's probably better that I'm not as such a sad loser anymore. But now I am slightly less sad, and I can find some joy in some topics.
Same, Gabriel. I was like in a really dark place before this school year, before the summer, and that's like changed that. You know, first breaking up with my girlfriend, great decision. Life is a lot better. She was starting to become a real negative influence on my life.
Really though? Like, how was that going on?
Well, I shouldn't say negative. I just say that I didn't feel emotionally satisfied.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean? Like at some point, you're like, you know what? This is not a good relationship. This is not.
Yeah.
This is not.
I think Jesse also was smart about.
Yeah, that person. So we're all single boys now.
Single, ready to mingle. Although we're probably not gonna have
City,
any significant others for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because I have a ton of fear about rejection.
Yeah. Me too. So yeah. So I gotta. You know what? I'll save this other topic because I thought we were gonna talk about this. Because I was pretty excited about that because that was something involving the summer.
I tell you what, when I started painting, I started painting just like a random day. Like 2 weeks ago, I painted a picture from my phone. I pulled out my watercolors and it looked pretty okay. I was like, okay, that looks not bad. So then I went outside and I painted my backyard and I said, that looks good too. And then I said, well, if I can paint, why don't I pull up some Bob Ross and listen to him talk to me while I do some fun. So I made a pretty nice landscape. And I just kept doing it the entire rest of the day.
Wow.
And I tell you what, whenever I paint, it's always this real nice thing. And I like to have Bob there because Bob is such a positive influence. He's got such a soothing voice,
so
and he's
calm,
like
so happy.
So you don't have mistakes.
Yeah.
If you make a mistake, you don't.
You
just roll with it.
You roll the yes-anding life. Am I right?
Because you don't have to like have any trouble with that, and then like the day after, I still think it looks good, which doesn't happen a lot for my art usually. And now for most artists, you say, oh, that looks pretty good. No, nothing. I'm sad now. You know, I felt like I really truly.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy, and then school happened, and then school fucked it up. And then I was sad again.
What happened? What messed up your drawings, dude? Because you do good.
No, my art, I didn't mess up the way I saw my art. It just messed up my mood for that day. Just because school.
Yeah, school is stressful. You have that social situation. There's a lot of people at our school, at least, that don't think like at all.
Yeah, they don't think.
So they're doing I think it's a combination of trying to be too adult too fast and also being too immature and trying to be adult. So you're being immature about adult things. So you're like just just messing up, and usually it's the kids who are like really into like sports. Like really into it. There's exceptions to that, but a lot of things you have interactions with them and you go, that was not worth
like sometimes there's like just some freshmen who be like, why do they act this way? How does your brain work?
Yeah, there's a sophomore in my art class who sits at the table I sit at. And, we talk and we joke and we have conversations, and he does bits and we do bits at while drawing and everything. But he's got the way he goes about doing bits, like it's slightly cringy because we'll start something and he'll know it. He'll know it. No, it's like this. It's like this. It's like no, and then just continues off in a completely different direction, or like. Starts making like a ton of sports jokes. I'm like, we're talking about Chuck E. Cheese right now. We're discussing sad birthdays in Chuck E. Cheese, and you started making a sports joke, and asked me to understand. I'm like, I understand, and try to give him a fist bump, and he gives me a fist bump, and he's like, yeah, you understand, and I don't understand. And then he doesn't listen to me.
You know the junior who is also named Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fine person. It's just, I've seen too many people that do what he does, and it's so annoying, and it feels like, if he tries to put himself into conversations and stuff that he doesn't necessarily have any part of. Like, it's fine if you want to, like, if someone's talking about something and you're, like, kind of close and, like, you have something to add on to the point. But when you're just saying, well, what's that? What do you got to talk about? What broke? Like, and if I'm, the other day I had my Pip-Boy and he's like, well, what's this do? What's that do? I don't want to tell you about what my fucking process, man. I don't want to tell you the entire process of how everything works. Just say it's cool and move on. Keep working on your website, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, like, quit asking to buy my damn art. Art's not for sale. I perceive art as something that everyone should be able to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And not something that's competitive, really.
Yeah, true. Whenever I draw, at least the few times I do draw, you know, maybe at some point, we'll do a video where we pull out my bad drawings, but
they're fine. You do good. You're better than, like, probably most people I talk to. You know how to make humans. Okay. You know how to make humans better than a lot of people do.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. I don't make humans perfect, but you know, I didn't study anatomy. I just see and draw. But yeah, so whenever I draw, at least it's like for an emotion.
Yeah, I just draw to make fun things because I'm bored.
Whenever I draw, it's like to bring across an emotion or a metaphor, something, or like a feeling into words. Well, not into words, a feeling into art. Because sometimes you can't put feelings into words, so it's sometimes best to show it with like images.
I can't write or make poetry, so I don't put feelings into words. I just keep them real bottled down until eventually I have to release.
Yeah, and I mean, I have all these ideas and thoughts in my head and how to like bring like things across, like these metaphors and these ideas, and like how to like set something up in like a visual style so that I'm able to like convey something or infer something. Like if you draw a smashed pumpkin in one corner with like a hoof print in it, and then on the other corner of the thing you just see like a large unidentified inhuman creature just walking towards a farmhouse in the moonlight. Like if you think about that, what do you infer from that?
He doesn't like pumpkins.
He don't like pumpkins.
He
don't like pumpkins, and he's going home to his family who lives in the farmhouse.
Death. I could see like some kind of like an unidentifiable creature, like long, shadowy.
Yeah, long, shadowy.
Some kind of death, depression. You think of all these bad things about that.
And you know, like I can set that up, but I can't draw it. I can't draw.
I got you. If you ever want tips or anything from me, I got you, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, then, you know, fist bump. Or let's do our... This is starting to become a thing. For the past 2 episodes, we've done the high five, where we high five and have to say we high five.
Yes.
You can't see us high five, because this is an audio podcast. You know what I think we should do? You know, this has been a very, like, long and very discussionary episode. So you know what I think we should do? I think we should start, like, ending up this podcast with a bit. You know, we should pull out a bit from our bit hat. All right, let's see here. We got some bits. We're gonna pick. We're not gonna tell you guys what bit we're gonna pick. Gabe's gonna pick the bit.
You know what?
Yeah.
I like the one we did at the start. I think we should do that one.
Yes. So we're gonna end off the bit until we reach an hour and until we reach an hour and a minute, and at that point we will sign off and wrap things up. Are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Son.
Yes, Dad?
There's something I need to tell you.
What is it, Dad?
You know how we bought all those Lunchables?
Yeah, I was going to put them in my lunch for school today.
That's great, Timmy. That's real great. You see, so I was getting real hungry last night.
Yeah, Dad?
I had a few beers.
Yes.
And, you know, I ate one of the Lunchables. That's fine, right?
You can eat one of the Lunchables, Dad.
Them, right? Yeah.
As long as there's like one for today and for tomorrow, because I remember I bought like 10, so that I could have like one for each day of the week, and then maybe have like 1 or 2 on like.
So I was a little hungry too, and I ate another.
Oh, that's fine. 2 is okay. 2 is alright.
So,
I can go get some today.
Yeah, it's alright. So then I kind of ate the rest of them.
Dad?
I'm sorry, son.
Dad, that was my lunch. That was my lunch for the rest of the week, Dad.
I don't know what to say, Timmy.
All we have in our fridge is beer and chicken pot pies. You know I don't like chicken pot pies, Dad.
Son, I don't know what to say.
You have raw steel-cut oats in the pantry. Guess I'm gonna have to take that in my lunch.
I don't know what to say, son.
You could say sorry, Dad.
Son, I kind of had 2 beers before I talked to you.
Are you remembering anything that I'm saying right now?
I kind of ate like 10 more Lunchables.
Where did you get the other 10, Dad?
Time travel.
Dad! Then how'd you eat the other one? How are we even in this reality if you time traveled backwards and somehow messed up this future?
Son, you know how I said I had like 2 beers before I came here?
Yes.
I had like 15.
15 beers, Dad? No. Dad, I can see the crumbs all over your face and the cheese smears down your shirt.
You should have seen all the piss I had from 15 beers.
That's why the kitchen floor was wet this morning. I thought you just washed the dishes really, really, really badly.
Oh yeah, I washed the dishes.
With your piss, Dad? Now I can't eat. I'm gonna go to Timmy's house this afternoon. I'm not.
You can't go to Timmy's house.
I'm going to sleep over at Timmy's house, Dad.
You can't go to Timmy's house.
Dad, I'm gonna miss the bus.
I'm about to beat you up.
Dad, no. Dad, this is the 3rd time. Dad.
I'll show you to talk bad to me. I'm the king of the world.
Dad.
All right, I'll go to school.
All right. Well, that's the end. This is not a funny podcast. That turned from a dad who ate all of his kids' Lunchables into a very abusive, drunk father. Oh, man.
That went downhill fast.
That went downhill fast. Chicken pot pies and beer. Alright, well, we're going to start shutting this.
Not to intrude, but can you and your dad be a little quieter, please? I can hear you.
Me and my dad will be a little quieter, don't worry. And that's the 2nd time this podcast has been interrupted for being too loud. This is why we need to be in the small conference.
Yeah, the small conference.
I think I'm going to have to, like, on Monday, I'm going to schedule this for, like, Saturday.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So, we are going to shut this down and then upload it.
Yeah.
So
I'm just putting my jacket on.
Yeah,
I don't like putting it on.
Gabe's putting his jacket on because he looks like a snazzy boy in his jacket, but you can't see that right now. Gabe, do a pose. Except this
Hold up.
Yep. This is an audio podcast. All right. Well then, wait a minute. Can you take a picture? Let me take a picture of you in that pose, and we can put it as like the thumbnail for the video on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Swipe up all the way. There you go.
Pose. That's a selfie. There we go. We took a photo. Sorry for the silence. And now, with that, we are going to sign off. Goodbye.
Why do I look so edgy?
Thanks. Well, yeah, you guys will see what he looks like. All right.
All
Goodbye.
right, please. No, I'm not an edgy
Goodbye.
word.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Goodbye. Goodbye.